guys? Hope your morning's going good. So, trailer reaction, All Quiet is on the Western Front. This one, and there was another one that dropped like several hours through the night, so I was and end up watching the new death battle, James Bond versus John Wick. Ugh. I would tell you, they've been getting sloppy with their death battles, and they're just one-siding the goddamn things, and it's just like, I tell you right now, both of them are really good movies and stuff like that, but the death battle was complete crap. It's just simple as that. But let's get to the trailer. Toronto, huh? That's a lot of things back in those times too, where like a lot of soldiers and stuff like that were like, yeah, I want to serve my country, go over there and take out these people. I'm not gonna reference any names, but you know what I'm talking about. And they hear all the stories, and they get like all hyped up and stuff like that until they actually go over there, and you're literally crapping yourselves because you're afraid you might get shot or blown up, or wounded or something like that. And that fear actually starts sinking into them, the realization that, hey, you're actually on the field now. This isn't a story anymore. You can die. I'm guessing it's gonna be around World War One or World War Two. From the clothing, I have to guess maybe World War Two.
Deutsche Sozialdemokraten unser geliebtes Volk wehrlos machen.
Wir bleiben zusammen, ja, Paul? Wir bleiben zusammen.
I don't recognize the language.
Ich habe Angst vor dem, was kommt.
I wonder where, because like I said, I don't recognize that language. So, if you know what language it is, don't put in the comments below. But yeah, it's like, let me see here. What's a good one to look at? Trying to see if I find like a decent one in here. I guess that would probably do. Oh no, not that one. This is exactly what most of the battlefields in like World War One and World War Two looked like. Just barren death wasteland. Everything's just been annihilated, and pretty sure World War II still holds the most death count of any world war in history, I want to say. I could be completely wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's like modern wise, with, and when I mean by modern wise, I mean by like using firearms. I'm pretty sure they still hold the world record for the most deaths. But yeah, as you can see, they were on the trenches, and then there was a tank that was rolling up, and Germans were one of the first ones to actually create the tank and create the submarine, especially with the tank. Devastated World War One, because they were used to fighting soldiers on cavalry and stuff like that, and then here comes this giant metal box that's on wheels with a giant cannon, and when you're firing off rounds, it just bounced right off the armor because it was so damn thick at the time. That scared a lot of people, for them to realize that, hey, and not just the Germans, but later on people would eventually get tanks. But when you're in an area and you're fighting people in cavalry, and here comes a tank, you have absolutely no idea what you're gonna do. And that one instance was here. Where's that? This right here, the whole flamethrowers. That's another thing that devastated the battlefield. Because most people were fighting with firearms, maybe some grenades, and then you see this people like this, and sometimes me in more heavily armored stuff, more heavily armored than try to make it bulletproof as possible with a canister on their back, coming at you, with a flamethrower, especially if you're in. It was used mostly for bunkers, and in tight corners and stuff like that. They just blast in there, and you just have these people just come out being incinerated, screaming on, because they're on fire, and this right here is just like, damn, but yeah, World War One, World War Two, and you can see the tank in the back over here. Definitely devastating war, and personal interest, I think it was completely pointless. It was a war that should never have happened, and because of someone's mindset that, hey, these people did me wrong, or they thought they did me wrong, let's start a war with them. That's how most wars start. And it's just like, it was so pointless. It really was. But what is this? Is this coming out? October. Really, 3 days before Halloween? I mean, if I get Netflix again, yeah, I'm definitely sure to watch it because I like movies like this and stuff like that. But either way, you guys think about dropping a like, think about subscribing, leave a comment below. Like I said, let me know where this is actually set and what language that is. That should be a little more helpful. Because I go in all my trailer actions, I go in blind, so it's like if I don't recognize the language, I'll try to decipher it, but usually sometimes I may be wrong, and then someone will leave a comment. This language, and it's like, sorry. But hope you guys have been staying safe, healthy, and sanitized, and you guys will see this sometime a little later in the afternoon. And I'll see you guys around.